Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us in Parenting Styles. So in this webinar, we're going to talk about the 5 major parenting styles and how you can tell which is which. My name is Judy Arnall. I'm a certified Canadian family life educator, conference speaker, and best-selling author of Discipline Without Distress. 135 tools for raising caring, responsible children without timeout, spanking, punishment, or bribery. And a lot of parents ask, okay, what's left? So let's go forward. I go to a lot of conferences. I read a lot of research on the latest on best practices in parenting and outcomes for kids. I'm also a realist, though. I am a mom of 5 kids of my own, and they range in age from 11 to 21. And I have to say, as any parent would know, you're a different parent for each child in the birth order. We don't start with certain parenting styles. It evolves all through our parenting career. And one thing I would say in parenting is never say never. We all have an ideal of what kind of parent we are and what kind of parent our partner will be before we even get pregnant. And then we have different benchmarks when we are carrying the child. But after they are born and we try things out and it doesn't work, we do evolve in what our philosophies, our beliefs, and our practices are. So what you're seeing here is called the parenting style axis. There are 2 parts of parenting styles. Parenting styles are based on degree of structure and expectations, and on the other side, degree of nurturing and what we call warmth. So in the left-hand upper corner, you can see the parenting style, which we call authoritarian. That is characterized by high structure and sometimes low nurturing. In the upper right-hand corner, there's 2 styles, and they're quite similar, but they have a little bit of a difference, which I will talk about soon. It's what we call the authoritative parenting style, which borders more on the structure side. So it's parents getting a lot of child input, but parents still makes quite a lot of the decisions. The collaborative parenting style is more on the nurturing rather than the structure side. And that involves having children really taking into consideration children's input. Both the authoritative and the collaborative parenting style have the best outcomes for children. On the bottom right-hand side is what we call indulgent parenting style. And that can be high on the nurturing and warmth side, but very low on the structure and expectation side. And in the bottom left-hand corner is what we call the uninvolved parenting style. So basically very low nurturing, very low structure. Oftentimes parents are not present or involved in their children's lives. So what do we mean by structure and nurturing? Nurturing is expressing love through kind, encouraging words, comfort, caring, attention, listening. It's about providing security and protection and emotional validation to children, as well as non-sexual touch like hugging, pats, cuddling. Nurturing also includes solving all the parenting problems and issues and challenges without using punishment. And that's what puts the authoritarian parenting style in a low nurturing category, because in most cases, authoritarian parenting involves punishment, which is intended to hurt children. What is structure? Structure is the presence of parents or caregivers for providing physical, social, and emotional needs. It's providing an education. It's allowing age-appropriate decisions and natural consequences when safe. It's giving guidance, facilitation, mentoring, coaching, and teaching. Structure involves using the collaborative problem-solving method for all parenting conflicts instead of using punishment. It's about setting family rules and limits together. It's about having routines, rituals, and celebrations. It's about providing supervision and monitoring, even into the teen years and young adult years. It's about holding reasonable, age-appropriate expectations for that child. And, of course, it's modeling responsible citizenship and relationship skills. So an example is if the child falls and scrapes their knee. They're hurt, they're bleeding, they're upset, they're crying. A parent who provides structure comes along and puts a bandage on that knee. So they're meeting physical needs. The nurturing and warmth is when the parent holds a child, soothes them with comforting words like saying, "That's okay. It hurts, doesn't it? It's okay to cry." And providing for their emotional needs and maybe kissing them on the bandage after. So it's providing both the bandage and the kiss, which is the structure and the nurturing. So which parenting style is which? There are differences in these parenting styles in between the parenting goal, what the style provides, who does the decision making, what tools are used, the expectations, who makes the rules, and if you really are unsure, the discipline. If you're looking at a parenting program or philosophy, that's a good place to start. Go to the discipline section of any parenting book and see what is advocated. So there are differences in approaches. Another example is helmets and hats. So for example, the authoritarian parenting style is characterized by the bicycle helmet. It's rigid, no give, meets a parent's needs, but doesn't meet the child's needs. An indulgent parenting style, on the other hand, is like a scarf for the head. It has no structure, no routines, no rituals, and it often meets the child's needs, but not the parent's needs. And in the middle, we have what we call in Canada a toque. It provides structure and a form, but it also provides flexibility and give. So it meets parents' needs and children's needs. Here's an example for toddlers. Let's say you have an active, curious toddler and it's time to put up a Christmas tree. What type of parenting style are you using? If you hang up all the ornaments and tell the child no when she goes near the tree. If she touches the ornament, you slap her hand. That would be an authoritarian parenting style. What if you hang up all the ornaments and let your child explore the tree in any way he wants and just sweep up all your broken heirloom ornaments? That would be the indulgent parenting style. If you decorate by putting unbreakable, touchable ornaments on the lower branches and the breakable ornaments higher up, secure the tree, and put away any irreplaceable breakable ornaments for another year, you're practicing a collaborative, or an authoritative parenting style. So there are many options for every parenting challenge. Let me just say that parents have everything they need to parent in this age. You have an ear for listening to your children. You have a brain for problem solving every parenting challenge that comes along. And problem solving can involve your children too when it's age appropriate. And you have a body for lots of modeling and for giving children hugs. Now, nobody is all one style. There are times you might be more authoritarian, and we all lean on that. It could be instances of safety, or, for example, when our mother-in-law is over and we feel quite judged, we may lean harder on our children than we normally do. There are times we're more indulgent. For example, when we're sick, or we have a headache, or maybe our children are sick, or maybe we're traveling, so we let loose on a few things. So then we're more indulgent. The best is to be in the authoritative or collaborative style about 70% of the time. So most of the time. And in parenting, one thing I have learned personally in parenting 5 kids is never say never. You'll always change your mind on things, and so will your partner. Because we come from different cultures and religions and backgrounds, we come with a set of expectations for ourselves, but the reality of parenting is that no 2 children are alike, and no 2 parenting partners are alike. And we will change and find what fits for us. I hope this helped you with deciding what parenting style you're going to go with for the next week, the month, or the year. If you have any questions, feel free to call me, email me, Facebook me, or LinkedIn me. I'm Judy Arnall at Professional Parenting Canada. Thanks for joining us today.